Hello, everyone, and welcome to this month's edition of Building Value. Many of the best businesses I see grew for one simple reason: the owner is exceptional. You close the biggest deals, you solve the hardest problems, and you hold the organization together when things get messy. Early on, that's not a weakness. It's just the reason the business works. And honestly, it's often the reason that the business survives. In fact, most businesses in the $5 to $20 million revenue range, for example, only reached that level because someone at the center was willing and able to be the hero. But here's the shift that matters if you're thinking 3 to 5 to 7 years down the road towards a liquidity or exit event. What once drove growth can become the single biggest limiter of value. When revenue depends heavily on one person's relationships or judgment or presence, buyers don't see strength. They see concentration risk. Now, from your seat, it may feel like leadership and accountability, but you're not buying your business. And from a buyer's seat, it just looks and feels like uncertainty. Their question is not how talented is the owner, but what happens when the owner steps back? And even worse, in some cases, why doesn't this owner trust their team? Now, if key clients stay primarily because of you, or deals only close when you're involved, or every important decision consistently waits for your input, don't view this as a failure, but a chance to get better. And consider yourself fortunate to notice it early enough to do something about it. In the businesses that command the highest valuations, revenue does not rely on a single individual, this hero, doing exceptional things. It flows through systems, teams, and repeatable processes that work even when the owner's not in the room. That doesn't mean that the owner disappears. It means that the owner has built something that can endure beyond them. Now, here's a simple operational example. If you're still the primary closer on your largest deals, start there. This year, document how those deals are sourced, qualified, and closed. Bring a senior team member into those conversations. Let them lead the process while you just observe. Now, at first, it's going to feel slower, may even feel uncomfortable. You may even find yourself asking, why are we risking our biggest opportunities? That is normal. Over time, however, what you're truly building is confidence for your team and eventually for a buyer. If your business couldn't operate for a few months without you, that doesn't mean something's wrong. It just means you have an opportunity to move from being essential to being strategic. So, to leave you with an immediate and actionable takeaway, over the next 30 days, identify one area where revenue clearly depends on you. Choose one process to document and delegate this year. Give yourself permission to make progress, not perfection. As a reminder, none of this gets solved overnight, but addressed early enough over the next few years, it becomes one of the most powerful drivers of enterprise value. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Until next month, keep building value.